All right, so in this message, we're going to 1 Kings chapter 11. Now, we start in verse 1, and it reads, "But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, Ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. Solomon clave unto these in love." Okay, so this is where this conversation stems. Love. Now, no one could tell someone more about love, or no one knew more about love within the Bible during this time than Solomon. How do we know this? Because of the wisdom and understanding that God has given him, okay? And with that, obviously, comes great responsibility. For those people out there, Christians, we have clinged onto this term called love. When you love someone, it breaks all rules, all boundaries. It has no rules, it has no boundaries. God's love does. God's love has rules and it has boundaries. But what the world has taught us through poems and songs and just through experiences, he said, no, just follow your heart. Following your heart is the worst advice that someone could ever give you. Because one day you like ice cream, one day you don't. And it's just as simple as you realizing what you're doing, your heart changes. Okay? So I may be in a relationship, but I'm in a relationship that I don't feel good about. So although it may have been built on love, my heart could change toward that individual. You get what I'm saying? When you're on the foundation, the principles of God is so important, especially when you're choosing a spouse, that you agree in one. And that agreement is what's going to build the love. A lot of people start on love, but you need to start on agreeal. Right? Where is that love going to take us once we agree on our foundation, where we're going in life? If you have no agreement in life, that means that when the love finally hits, it's not going to satisfy one spouse or the other. Why? Because their life goals, their aspirations, the way they view life, right? All those things, it's different for each party. And love will only make that more confusing. Again, love is kind of a force. And if you don't channel that force, it could be destructive, right? So you could have relationships where could have last years, but they're destroyed simply on the foundation of the force. When someone is caught in sin, like say an affair or whatever the case is, the immediate response to some people is to, well, let me start reconciliation, right? That's the love part. I'm going to prove my love. Remember what I said, love is a force. So when you don't have it channeled directly, it's like someone who is unskilled, right? And you're thinking, I'm a grown woman, I'm a grown man, I know what love is and I know how to handle it. Okay, that's the physical maybe, not the emotional, not the spiritual, not the mental aspect of it. There's many layers to it that people don't even talk about, but we're going to talk about today. All those layers are combined to love. So although an affair or fornication or cheating or sin, whatever you want to call it, happens, you're trying now to have reconciliation. So there's laughter, there's hugging, there's smiling, there's a lot of things. But the way that it happens, the love that you may have may be sincere. but it's not mutual. Now go with me with this message. I may love a woman dearly, but if she doesn't love me and I try to force my way onto her, it's considered rape. In the same regard, when you have done something that is outside the will of God and it's in the embodiment of God, that force could be very damaging, that we call love. You have to, so the next question obviously is, well, what do we do? What do we do then? First, clean yourself up. There's nothing you really can do. It's all up to God.